Let's go.
Five, four, three, two.
Are you guys ready up there? Okay, just give me a second. All right. All right, quiet on the set.
Ow, peace and blessings of the Most High, the balance, omniverses, multiverses, tri-verses, dual verses, and universes be upon you all. An air shot and eye shot of the God. It's your friendly neighborhood, Pharaoh Rise and Shepsi's Dwamu Tefa Moon, and welcome to another episode of Revision Radio, where we seek and analyze and break down right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, right thinking, right reasoning, and right action from the third eye point of view. Thank you all for coming through. Rahubat, Muisar. What's going on? Woo! How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all doing like me, trying to stay sucker free in the world of sucker MCs. Yo, what's up? Israel, what's going on, God? Early bird gets the worm. Right back, God. What's happening? So yeah, boom. As you see the title of today, yeah, we gonna be in and out on this one because we have a national call for those registered as for the CMYE Continental Moorish Yamashi Empire. Don't get left behind. Don't get left behind. Don't get left behind. Yeah, this is not a public call. This is a private call amongst nationals. So still listening to the okie doke and falling for the banana in the tailpipe, please use Vaseline. So how y'all doing, beloved? You know, man, we living in the great and dreadful day of the Lord, family. It's now that we got to call on our nine-mind reasoning to figure our way out through this thing. We got to build with the gods and goddesses, and we got to come together and mind link. You know what I'm saying? So I told you last month, I said, boom, in December, we're going to do 30 days of Paa Taraq. Now, yesterday I started, but I didn't come on. So this is the Paa Taraq I read yesterday. This is actually an actual fact. It's actually an actual fact. So technically, I didn't read a Paa Taraq. This is really actual. This is how actual facts used to come out. So being that I was like, you know what? So I'm going to start today as the first one because they hit me with the okie doke boop boop. So today is going to be our Paa Taraq, first Paa Taraq. And every day, no matter what's going on, every day for December, I'm jumping on. And y'all might not get no builds out of me, but we're going to read a Paa Taraq. 30 days of Paa Taraq. That's what I'm looking to do. So that's my intention. That's what I put it out there. There was an update some time ago where the master said, if you read a Paa Taraq a day for 30 days, you'll be transformed. So I was like, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. And it's crazy. I got some Paa Taraqs like in order. Like this is the second Paa Taraq written right here. This is part 2. It says at the bottom, part 2. So this is the second one. This is the third one. I don't know where 4 at, but here go 5. Here go 6. And here go 7. So we got pretty much the beginning stages of the joints. I don't know where 1 and 4 at, but it's okay. I'll take 2. Take it in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. So first we're gonna do with the preliminaries. Let's do with the preliminaries. So yeah, I want y'all to get your Paa Taraq out. I'm encouraging everybody to make a move, read a Paa Taraq a day for their own edification. I can let you know what Paa Taraq I'm reading, and y'all can read it along with me. Right tonight we read Paa Taraq 2, Paa Taraq number 2, Ahnu, and it's called "You Need Me, I Don't Need You." You know, I might even throw the glasses on because you gotta be trying to front like I don't need them, but I need them. They don't need me. I need them. They don't need me. But I'm drinking that carrot juice, so hopefully we're gonna hopefully start changing my eyesight. And we're gonna get right because we're about to go through the fast. So tomorrow we're gonna do we got a class tomorrow in early time, afternoon, early evening, in order for London to get on board so they could be, you know what I'm saying, on deck with us. And it's going to be on preparation for the purification fast. Yep. Don't believe the hype. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you heard your peoples is out there talking crazy. Your people's talking crazy out there. Yeah. The old nigga looking like Larry and Holmes, flabby and sick. That nigga. Let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get on this. You see, if you hit a man, being pie, my brother. Oh, baby. Yeah. Peace and blessings. Rahul Bat, Israel, Guadanan, Irvin L, and any and everybody in earshot that's taking the Wakut, you know what I'm saying, to sit back and listen and build with the God, Shah Gritty. You know you rest of your day. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, family. Listen, yeah, so I'm doing a Paa Taraq every day. You know, towards the end of the month, we do what's that? 9 days before the winter solstice and 9 days before the summer solstice, we do a liquid fast. So the ideal part of it, we're gonna talk about it all tomorrow. Tomorrow, around between 3 and 5. Yeah, somewhere between 3 and 5, probably around 4:30ish. We're gonna talk about the whole joint. We're gonna have a guest on here, but the wife is gonna be on. She's gonna push me to the side. I'll be on the side somewhere else. But yeah, we're gonna go in. You know, we're gonna go hard. We're gonna go hard. We go hard. We go hard. So yeah, I'm only here to 9. I'm letting y'all know right now. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Tasu. I'm here to Tasu. Okay. And this is the second day of December, our first day of the Paa Taraq for 30 days. And we about transformation, beloved. Transformative powers. Peace to the gods. That's right. Listen, see what happens, Irvin? When you are a part of the formless informed, the nomenclature doesn't matter, God. Doesn't matter. See, you get caught up in titles and nomenclature because the mortals do that. The forgetful ones, the moons trying to pass off as suns. When you really here to just reflect light, you don't generate no light of your own. See, that's the problem. But we see it when we left niggas alone. We know you, Lulu Amalu. It's okay. Be what you is. It's okay. Who did God come for? Who did Amanubi Reakpata, Amun Nababrea Kakpata? Who did he come for? The mortals or the gods? Come on, let's do this. Let's do this thing right. Anyway, I ain't got no time to be playing with this supreme foolishness. This way of life is supreme foolishness. They deal with the 5 P's. All right, so the word of the wise from Maku, Chief Thunderbird Black Eagle, which I say every day. You know what I'm saying? What fools these mortals be? You know, let me put that up on a highlight. Yeah, like I say every day, man. That's right, God. That's right. 9 days before the winter solstice. The winter solstice is the 21st, and you start from count back 9. Now, the only discrepancy we'll get to you tomorrow is the only discrepancy is, do you break the fast on the 21st or the day after? It will have all that information for you tomorrow. Yeah. So it's crazy, bro. But we here, family. I seen you on the call the other night. Yeah, who? I see you on the call the other night, girl. Yeah, it's time. It's your time. But my cool Chief Thunderbird Black Eagle, you know, I remember I just advised y'all to go read to set the record straight and to read the Nawapi Nation of Moors Constitution so that you could be firm in the affirmation, so you don't have nobody coming around trying to stimulate your emotions with the pathos talk. Oh, the guilt trip that's trying to put Yanun and Khufu against each other. Man, listen, don't do that. Don't let them corny clowns do that to y'all. Read what Yanun say, and then pay attention to who's doing what he says. That's it. That's all you do. That's what you do. That's what I do with the doctrine. Read what Yanun gave us, and then watch who's doing what. That's it. All the other stuff is just rhetoric. It's just in the way. Doesn't matter. So, for December 2nd, it says, don't give gifts that your heart will regret, nor to just make friends. Don't give gifts that your heart is going to regret, nor to just make friends. Y'all hear that? Don't be just trying to make friends and doing things that your heart going to regret, that you're going to be like, damn, why I get that up? Damn, that was my favorite joint. Why I get that nigga that? Don't do that. Look, I'm about to spray this so I don't get crazy. This is actually liquefied sage. This is a sage smudge spray. Yep, liquefied sage. Yeah, we be on it because we know that the Hamim Matwawu, the Black Devils, and that's eternally committed to 6 ether disagreeable energies. We know they constantly coming, man. You know, but so what, nigga? Come. Who cares? You know, we get ready. You know, just don't have me feeling like I'm feeling threatened, because when I lash out, my getting back ain't gonna be like the getting. So just relax. You know, we cool. We disagree, you know, and we can agree to disagree. But outside of that, you know, we done with that. All right, what's the so now for the revolutionary daily thoughts. This is from Johnny May Lloyd. It says, a lie is nothing for a liar to tell. This, oh my goodness. I don't pick these out. I do not pick these out. It's just day for day. This is what comes up, and that's what it is. So it is one thing to lie. It is another to know the truth, but spawn even more lies to buy time, because so many of those you oppress rightly refuse to lose memory of your forked tongue as they find their way and discard yours. Damn, somebody must have been thinking about this dude and been talking about him way back in the days. Johnny May Lloyd was talking about this dude or his species of being. I call it impacted lies, the telling of more and more lies based on defending the uncorrected originals. When you have told so many lies on top of each other over the centuries that telling the truth about one of your early foundational lies would unravel all the lies that have been defensively piled on top of it, thus exposing you for what you truly are, you have no choice but to continue to lie. When your ability to maintain your privilege and control over others' reality is based on the lies about what you are and who they are, you cannot tell the truth. So we must question, At what point do you begin to believe the truth of liars? If I have lied to you for hundreds of years, when do you start to believe that I'm telling you the truth? When I begin to place my hand on a holy book? When I again swear on my mother's grave? When I again cross my heart and hope to die? When I again say, look into my eyes? When I again write it in a contract? Unless you have never stopped hoping that I would stop lying, you have to question when Western or westernized tongues impart lies as truth. If I have lied to you for 25 or hundreds or thousands of years, will you ever believe me? I should hope not. Affirm, I do not give the truth of liars a second thought. I don't give the truth of liars a second thought. It's like I said before, trust people to be who they are. Once you see who they are, that's who they are. Don't try to make it something else. You ain't got to think about it. Like it's not on you to try to prove anything to yourself for that individual. If they want to go about proving, I changed, I'm not like that no more. Okay, nigga. Didn't do that. So when niggas be lying, because niggas lie all the time. And I even be giving brothers the benefit of the doubt. And I say stuff like, so-called black people, not in the legalese sense, because niggas be stuck on that because they done learned the little trick of the pony. Ain't trying to really do nothing, just trying to be privileged pets and slaves for their slave master in a commercial paradigm. But when I say that black people speak from their intention, and I think at the core, our people are honorable and they want to do what's right. And then once they step away from whatever they agreed to do, that social compact, once they step away and something else hit, all of a sudden that thing they agreed with you on becomes sacrifice. Well, you know what, I might not be able to get that to him. he ain't gonna die behind that. And they got 3 cars. He be all right. He don't need this $20. You know, that's how we start processing stuff. But in all reality, they want to do right. Black folks want to do right. They just speak from intention, and sometimes the intention don't carry through. And so that's so you have to recognize when that's happening, so you don't get caught up in somebody else's stuff. And then when you talk about life and death stuff, freedom or bondage, like right now we talking about the tribal nationality stuff, nigga. Who we got time to be playing with? Either you got it or you don't got it. Either you telling the truth or you lying. When Emperor Khufu was up here and Shabuel was up here, and I said, look, the people is trying to see what's happening, because as far as the people's concerned, one of y'all niggas telling the truth, one of y'all niggas lying, or we got 2 different routes to go to the same goal. We trying to decipher what's what, so we asking the questions, seeing what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how we supposed to be approaching everything: experience, evidence, and reason. So it don't make a difference who it is. We got to give them the hard questions. We've been sitting back with misplaced loyalties. The master been suffering for 18 years, 19 years because of that. Come on, man. And now he's coming out with they freestyling, coming up with their ghost stuff. Hey, come on, man. Let's go, family. We ain't got listen. And my position was from the beginning. I'm not trying to tell nobody to do yay or nay. I'm bringing out the affirmation, and then I let you know. Well, this is where I'm swayed this way. This makes it pay. This right here makes sense. This right here reasons out. This is the direction we walking, and I'm letting the family know. And y'all do what y'all do. See you in the promised land. Until then, until I'm too busy, because I'm helping to set up the government, because we doing international meetings all over the goddamn world. Until then, you know what I'm saying? See my shirt. I be trying to find a shirt to match this shit. This yellow, this green, You know? So I mean, I found a hat to match. Guys, can I get these guys out? Oh man. So tonight, we going to read a Paa Taraq. The first Paa Taraq we're going to read is Paa Taraq number 2. I can't find one. I probably have it. Paa Taraq number 2, and it's called "You Need Me, I Don't Need You." Revelations to the Nuwapians, Paa Taraq, the Way, chapter 2. Now, mind you, all of these Paa Taraqs are chapters inside. Once it's put together, Paa Mitzrak, as one book. It's supposed to be like 199 to like 144 chapters, something like that. So, excuse me, I'm trying to get these guys a burp. Because you know the witches is hitting me. They like, get the nigga, 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 get the nigga. Oh, stop it. Something wrong with you. Yo, so all right, let's go. All right, here we go. Cause we got at chant time, we got the national call. Nuwapians. I'm gonna tell you also before I start. I have to let you know, periodically I use Sabians, even if it say Nuwapians, because some niggas that went out there and stole Nuwapians and registered it under their name, and they own the name Nuwapians and Nuwapian Nation. Niggas don't be telling niggas that. I'm telling you niggas that. We do research. My wife and I, we be digging in crates, and we found, we know we got the nigga registration number and the nigga name and everything. So you do the 9-mind reasoning from there. So I don't even be want to get a nigga no play. Only time I like using it is just when going in succession to being the Wapian, Nupu, Napata, Moreau. You see what I'm saying? All that. So, but yeah, so you might hear me doing that because I don't want to get a nigga no recognition. Anyway, Sabians, now that we have returned Abrahamism, Mosheism, Mosesism, Musaism, Yeshuaism, Asocism, Isaism, their spookisms, their faithism, and their beliefism. Now that you know who you are, remember where you are from. Sabians, know yourself. Now that you know what they are, where they come from, and what they will do if you trust them. Now that you remove their coverings over yourself, remove their foods from your system, remove their beliefs from your mind, and remove the fear of them from your hearts. Now you are ready. Africa for Africans. All others are welcome to visit. All others are welcome to help. All other races are welcome. Yet, no, Africa is the original home of all living things, creatures, and persons. I, Pamunzal, Nathar Amun Ababriya Kakpata, Jeti, have incarnated to you, from you, and of you to remove the spell of self-hate, race hate, ignorance, to raise the dead back to life. Make those who are blind see, to have those who appear deaf to listen, only to ask you to turn around and see your real self, who you really are and what you really have done. Long before others existed, you walked the earth, just you and deity. Long before 6,000 years, you have no real birth record. You always were as Pa'ut. We got no real birth record. How Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, the messenger said our way of life. He said Islam at the time, he said Islam is older than the sun, moon, and stars. Nigga thought he was talking about the religion. No, nigga, Islam is the way of peace. It's the Arabic way of saying the way of peace. He said Islam is older than the sun, moon, and stars. It can't be that. It can't be that Islam. Why? Because the Arabic language is not that old. That's why. So the Arabic language has an origin, but the way of life, the way of peace, our way is the way of peace. Even over here on the shore, and what they call Turtle Island, over here and Utlan and Atlan, we as the Amashi were called the gentle people. See what I'm saying? We the gentle, we want peace, we want peace and blessings. Yo, all about peace and blessings. So don't make us have to hurt you. That's the other extreme. Ain't go into that. My point being that we existed before this sun, moon, and then the stars. So he's talking about this solar system. And another way to explain that is inside the holy tablets when the master explaining that we grew as 9 ether beings, we grew and the universe grew with us. We grew with the universe in our etheric form before incarnating in physical and flesh and blood. So it was Atum before Atom, or the hydrogen atom, before Adam, or the physical man. See what I'm saying? So he says primary creation, secondary creation, and tertiary creation. Chill. Let me stop. I gotta read this Paa Taraq. Y'all gotta stop messing with me, asking questions and stuff. Let's go. All others come from you. In fact, you are their God, their Allah, their Yahweh, their Christ, their Jesus. You are all that is and will ever be. Without you, none would exist. Now, with the woos of that, you are beginning to command yourself again. As it was in the beginning, so it is now at their end. It's your renewing. Every 24,000 years, we must renew our records. It's that time again. Check this. 6/21/2012, summer solstice, 12/21/2012, winter solstice. What we about to come to at the end of the night, tomorrow we about to build on the fast for the next winter solstice, which is what? 12/21/21. 3, 6, 9. Tell me that the vortex about to open again, y'all. We about to get we got to purify ourselves to get that light energy, to get to tune in on that 99.9 Nathar FM. You understand? So we can hear them, ooh, and we can hear the Nathar like, bro, back, Karadu, what the hell y'all niggas doing down there? All right, so the winter solstice, the new alignment, the eye of Re will be seen looking upon all as the alignment takes place with the black hole, the planet Venus, and this planet looking on from the center of the Milky Way to each of you, the true all eye seeing looking on you all. Pa paut, bang, reye, sheesh. As we renew our story and his story fades away, or do you still think you need them to rule you, to teach you, to preach to you? Or do you still need their recommendation to be self, their approval, their stamp of approval? Go ahead, nigga. You could play in the field. You be a good nigga. You could tell them that you run stuff, but you check in with me before you do anything. Apostille 2, Apostille 3. You checking with them. You checking with me. You don't care what you tell them niggas. You checking with me. I don't care. You checking with me. I'll let you know if you go free, you want to march, you want to open up something. You checking with me. Good nigga. Come here, let me pet your hand. Let me see here. Little nigga now. Anyway, do you still need their recommendations, self-approval, and their religions, which is not your own? You Sabians, yourselves are your story. You, Sabians, yourselves are your story. Don't let others tell you who you are and what you should be. Think about this, right? Who gets to tell the Asians who they are and what they should be? The Hindus, who they are. Shit, even the Italians, the Russians, they're like everybody is who they say they are. They can't go in their culture and to tell them, nah, that's not you. That was such and such and such. Hey, man, I trying to hear that. I gotta stop listening to these devils. Like, but that's our fourth and our stepping into our own destiny, taking control over the future, like by building institutions like schools and hospitals and stuff like that to protect our elders and our babies so that they don't have to be programmed by the same goddamn slave masters and oppressors that kidnapped us in the first place. Like, anyway, truth is already written in your hearts, known and read by all. They all know that you are God, their God. They worship you while they teach you to worship dead relatives of their blind faith. You know they worship you because they run around trying to be like us all over the world. You now must show them that you are the living word, their God, their Christ, their Messiah. The result of your teachings can't be written. It is born on paper as the living words with a spirit and soul that as you read enters your being and heals you, removing all fear, doubt, and sins. It transforms you back to God, being sinless. You are the spirit and soul of the living Natharu, Sabaeans, not on or in their books, but in your hearts. Y'all have to accept it, y'all. You got to accept, you got to see it. You got to stop looking for them to co-sign your stuff, and you have to step into your power and just know that it's you. Now, we're not talking about no suicide bomb stuff. Don't do no Christopher Columbus stuff. You go to a spot that's already populated, and you go over there to the Empire State or to one of them buildings and then plant a flag on the top of the building saying, yes, this is mine. I discovered it. New discovery. You do something like that, I got one package for you, one package and one money order. That's it. I'm not setting you out no more after that. I'm just letting you know. But you got to come into your own. Internalize the doctrine, internalize this message that's transmitted through the channeler, Panithar Amunabab Rea Kakpata, that's transmitted through Panabab Yanun. That's his purpose. He's the bridge between this world and the other world. That's why they had to get rid of him. That's why you ain't seen nothing move. You see what I'm saying? Just now we start seeing the movements from the etheric realm come up. I wonder why that is. Don't start no trouble. With the emergence of Nupu out of the etheric realms. Ancient spirits of ether. Transform this the gate form to Mumra, the ever living. We didn't know that Mumra was on third earth, represented beloved. That's a bag for beloved. Mumra, the ever living. Come on, God. Oh, let's go. Don't steal my stuff. Anyway, you are the spirit and soul of the living Nathar. Not in your books, yo. It's not on or in their books, but in your hearts. Such confidence as this is yours through Wu Sabat. You are renewed, born again, made anew. Not that you are competent by yourself to claim anything such as this of yourself. Don't fool yourselves, for your competence comes from Panatharu to you from above. Panatharu has made you competent as keepers of this living word, made flesh in you, not of the letter, but by the words, the living word, Wu Sabat. For by words mortals kill, so also by words must you children of Panatharu be raised back to life. For by their religious words, they brought death and killings, which was engraved and recorded in their scriptures. By your words is life, and is everything to remove the fear of death, which they teach. They can't look you in your face when you ask them of their teachings of death, killing, wars, which their scriptures teach, and they claim comes from their deities. What kind of deity watches as all this suffering takes place, as you offer more flesh and blood? talk about them sacrifices during all them religious holidays. And you know, the last one down in the Middle East over there by Mecca, and the blood went down underground, and the reptilians came up. They got it recorded on YouTube. Look up the YouTube of the crane falling, and killing all the people. They hit that. That was a part of the reptilians coming up, killing everybody that was in sight, eating as many people as they could snatch up. They was coming up like what's that movie? Time Machine. What's the time machine when the dude built the time machine, went into the future, and then half of the people, because the moon that crashed to the earth, so half the people were underground. They became savages. So they was cannibals, and there was one dude that was playing like the queen, and he was like psychic, and he was controlling the natives that lived above ground with telepathy, and they would sacrifice their elders to these beasts, and they would come up from under the ground and they would snatch them up periodically and then run back underground and, you know, bake the bread, you know, feed 5-4 from. I smell the blood of England. That's what they were doing to them. Like the Europeans used to do with us. Still do. 70,000 sisters is missing. Nobody's talking about. Anyway, how can a deity condemn to death what and who he created with life? For by that he or it, which or whom is glorious, has no real glory. He or it, which or whom is righteous, is not right. Now, in comparison with the surpassing glory or reality, truth is truth. And know that they are fading away with their false glory, and now much greater is the glory of you who was first and now last. What that mean? First and now last. I mean, we was the first here, and we're the last to receive our own way of life back, because we lost ours first before the world went in chaos for the moon cycle, and now we into the sun cycle. We're the last to get our thing back, and we're going to be the last ones here when the shuffle is done. Therefore, since you Nawapians, Sabians, have actual facts, you are very bold, having no fear of anyone these days. You are not like those who fear to speak out on Africa as Africans. You have no fear of none and no one. Unlike those whose minds were made dull, and out of fear they refuse to listen to the truth for fear of their masters, not Sabians. You have no fear to stand up and say, I am African, proud of who and what I am. I don't need your religions, your gods, your beliefs. I have been given all I need by nature right here in Africa, the best and richest part of the planet. I don't need you, you need me, or you would have not left the caves and mountains to come to Africa. You needed me. I did not and don't need you, or you would not have kidnapped me from Africa. I did not kidnap you, you needed me. I don't need you, you need what nature has given me, or you would not have come to Africa to take my natural resources. I don't need you, you need me. Now, phenomenal. One down, part two. This is chapter 2. You need me, I don't need you. Just before I continue, I just want to say that by no means is that to ignore and dismiss the fact that we were here in this part. Because remember, when you say Africa, we talking about the original landmass, Pangea, right? All the continents put together. We were here. So that's when we talk about ancient, we go back to the ancient and we talk about Africa, we talk about the one landmass when everything was together. That's all ours. And then wherever it went, we were there also. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we were there wherever it went. So another reason why I'm reading the Paa Taraq, and for those that's interested, we actually have Paa Taraq that we can listen to. What you bringing Jeepers Creepers over here for, Watson? I ain't want to call you Lamar because I'm thinking about BMF. And they start reading. And they start, It can't stop the rain. I don't want no problems. You can't stop the rain from coming. Nigga watching Jeepers Creepers. What's wrong with you watching Jeepers Creepers, God? Oh man. So yeah, man. Oh, Paa Taraq on YouTube. I just messed my glasses up. We got some time, so time is it? Time check. Okay. Got some others. So I'm not going to breathe also. But yeah, Paa Taraq on YouTube. I'm gonna write it down in the group. Go check out Paa Taraq page. And you're gonna see the you're gonna see the 24 elders. They're currently not active. Oh yeah, you come check out the Pharaoh Rising. We got the hats, we got some clothes and hats on there. Let me see. What size you wear? Just get this on right now. Let me tell you. I got some hat. Let me see if you like something. Hey, Raul back, guys. What's happening? I got some hats right now. Tell you I ain't getting no new ones, but I'm gonna let you see. I got some. Cause I gotta remind y'all, yeah, go check out pharaohrising.com for the music, herbs, clothes. Go to cosmicshop.com for all your t-shirts. Go to naturalnatureherbs.com for all of your herbal remedies, all your herbal compounds. We have the sea moss, we got the vanilla sea moss, we got the pumpkin spice sea moss, we have the super green food, we have teas, we have all kinds of teas, female teas. We have the jet pillar rejuvenator for the brothers to get the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? I'm not only the jet pillar president, but I'm also a client. Okay, I'm getting high on my own supply. I assure you. Yay. Hold up. Yay. Because the guard asked me for a hat. That's the only reason why. Let me see. What hats we got left? Because I'm a distributor. Let me see something. I put that Paa Taraq down there. Now we got bucket joints. I got bucket hats. I ain't got no fedoras. Yo, you be on some old school flash. You be on some 80s. You be on some 80s Nino Brown drug dealers. I know, I see you. So let me show y'all. First, let me put this up here for the peoples. Then yeah, I got some hats. We got some on deck still. All right, so go to Paa Taraq. I put that up there already. Paa Taraq channel on YouTube. Yeah, and it's gonna be read by the 24 elders. All right, so check it. Yeah, I got some joints. I got some joints left. Yeah. Some of them is fitted, so you gotta let me know if you size. But I got a lot of what's the names too? Like this one right here. You see, this one right here is all you know, one size fit all. Here go one. I ain't even rock these yet. I gotta get shirts to go with this one, the Kush joint. This is a one size fit all. Also, shows you that. This right here is I did rock this, but this one is big. This is like an 8. Let me see. No, I don't like that back. Let me see what the size is. This is 7 1/4. This is the new Ankh. Instead of them Yankees, rock the new Ankhs. You know, this is all from. I'm gonna show you where this from right now. Which one? Which one are you talking about? This is the owl. Is one that you see me rocking. Here go one right here. It's another Kush joint. Now, depending on where you at, because I was going to tell you, my brother that make these joints, see, I distribute them all throughout the country, but the brother that make them is Nubia. You could go to Nubia. They have a store they just opened up in Georgia. If y'all out there, Georgia and Atlanta. Yeah. Which one? The red one? Yeah. We got this one, then we got the other one. It's got two different fonts for the Ankh. See? Yeah. See, y'all ain't even see me. I ain't rocked them yet. I got mad joints. got mad joints. Got mad joints. Word. Yeah. Got mad joints. But so yeah, go to you could go to Nubia. Nah, it's fire. Nubia.com. So the brother and sister, they got a store out there in Georgia right now. Y'all can look them up. I think they open from Thursday to Sunday. The brother Emotep that was up here like a week or two ago. Check that out. That's where you get all of, and that's where you get it from. I'm a distributor, so I distribute all of. I've been doing. My wife and I have been pushing Nubia for like almost a decade now, because I shit on the market from day one. I have no idea how everybody from the Nation of Gods and Nerves, everybody in the so-called Black conscious community, everybody in you know what I'm saying, anybody in the Nation of Islam when they're not in their bow tie gear, everybody that's on some pro-Black African centric, any Pan-African, that's supposed to be the number one joint. Everybody rocking. It make no sense why it's not. Niggas is still tied into the Europeans, still rocking European bullshit. You know, talking that pro-Black shit, but then they spend $300 with the white man every 2 days. Oh, you talking about the crown? Those ain't hats, God. Those is crowns. You talking about the crowns? That's when I was going to see the king. Yeah. I got to connect. Hit me behind the scenes. We can link up. I got to connect, God. All right, so let me see. So what am I doing now? Okay, yeah. All right, we got half now. Yeah, I know you talk about the crowns, y'all. Yeah, what's your size? And what you trying to get? You talk about the square one or the one that look like it's a half? It's like it look weird. Yeah. So I love this. Fine. What else we got here? Let me see. I want y'all to remember something. I might do this on a t-shirt too. Oh yeah, we on God time, family. That's all. We just on God time. So this is that day and time to break outside the matrix, to start thinking and looking at things from your own mind's eye. It's not the time to be worried about what everybody else is. Listen, I read this before. I'm gonna read it again. This is from the Sacred Wisdom of Atun Ray, right? Yeah, you talk about Hara. Yeah, I've been trying to get Hara up here. He too busy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he too busy. So it's like the ship gonna go. So I hope these niggas make it. That's all I gotta say. Hope they make it, because it's gonna go. So, all right, boom. The spell can be lifted by imparting onto your mind's eye the facts beyond a shadow of a doubt, to raise you as the sun appears to raise Ray, and to place in your hand the Ankh key to all the right knowledge, the right wisdom, the right understanding, Ma'at. That is only recorded in these records, known to us as the best kept secrets that were best kept sacred until this great day and time. What do we call these records? We refer to these records as the Sabaean sacred records of Netiah Ray. These records would be your present day Sabaean records. This is a 76 trillion year history of our records being brought up to date for you. What do you mean by Sabaean records? By Sabaean records, I mean the Sabaean sacred destiny. Then in the past, then in the future, which is the best kept secret right now. From, check it, from their departure from the heavenly skies to the planet Gi, which is ancient Tamaray called Seb, Keb, or Geb, which is Earth. So from their departure from the heavenly skies to the planet Earth and their eventual return, if this information raises them from the mental death to life eternal. So who he talking about? Huh? He's talking about them. Who's the them? Who is he cared for? To raise from their departure from the heavenly skies when we came to earth from heaven, and their eventual return, the time when we will eventually return home to the heavens. If this information raises them, if this information raises us from mental death to life eternal, this is the plan. This is the goal. This is the mission. Ultimately, bro, this is the mission. Now, this is from, now mind you, tomorrow we're gonna read 3, Paa Taraq part 3. Got it right here. So if y'all got Paa Taraq part 3, get ready. It's called Hell on Earth. We're gonna read Paa Taraq part 3. If you don't have it, you could go and see what Paa Taraq. They got like 40 of them that they're reading live on YouTube. And you can check those out. And you can have it read while we reading. We can listen to it. You go read, get your Paa Taraq on tonight. And yeah, because we doing the Paa Taraq every day. Sun Heat Jeans. You know, I'm trying to see where how's it pronounced? That's a good question. Boom. It means Wusabat is the science of sciences and the science in sciences. Let me see. What is Wusabat? Wusabat is the dismantling of all lies and deceptions taught to the African people over the last 6,000 years, false beliefs and opinions of others' religions, Za'am opinions, and the likes that have plagued the minds, hearts, and souls of Nagaru, Negroids, and put them under a spell of ignorance, a hypnotic spell of amnesia of what and who they are as supreme beings. Bum, bum, bum. I'm running through this. I'm hitting y'all with some bangers throughout the joint. Looking for the master that he said he has a point where she's asking you like what's the mission? It's early on in the joint. Okay, so I'm gonna start. It's like page 1. 22 really, but this is the beginning. So this is from My brother, the extraterrestrial. Love it because it's in the question and answer format. Um, and Baba just goes all the way in. So yeah, this is going all the way in. By your own people, do you mean black? No, da 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 da. Okay, and by that you mean accept Wunawap? No, not really. What I mean is accept who they are, what they became, and their purpose. Wu Sabat is our culture. Animism is our religion. Animism is from the Greek, the Latin soul, the opinion that all life is produced by spiritual force. All natural phenomena have spirit, Latin spirit, breath. And just what is our purpose? Well, if you mean here on this planet Earth, that is one thing. And if you mean as a living being, that is another. I will say this. This is what he says. I came to clean my own inside out and outside in. I came to clean my own inside out and outside in so that they can be transported home to Sabatat, Sirius, and or Sa'ahat, Orion, which I taught to you as Ilion in the Quran 83:18 through 19. And it says, regardless, verily, the scripture ledger of the righteous is in Ilion, and what shall make you perceive what Ilion is? The planet Risk is the end. Okay. So but he says, so why did Pandabab Yanun come to this planet? He says, I came to clean my own inside out and outside inward so that they can be transported home to Sabatat, Sirius, and or Sa'ahat Orion, which I taught as Ilion, the planet Risk. As it says, comma, the planet Risk. And then says, can you explain? And then he goes into, you see, for 6,000 years, our people have been under a kind of hypnotic spell of sleep, a zombie state of mind in order to be used as chattel. Chattel? Yes. And just what does that mean? Chattel is the same as cattle. There are cows, sheep, bulls, steers, oxen, and all farm animals. Even man is a form of stock, calves, herd called firstlings of a flock. Question, you mean to say that we are animals? Answer, yes, that's an actual fact. To the beings that came to this planet to hunt and shop for bara, for food, as well as for minerals and resources. Yes, to them niggas, not food. Question, I don't think I understand you right. Just what are you saying? See, he says, answer, I'm saying I came to remove the hypnotic spell of amnesia on my people cast over them 6,000 years ago by flesh-eating extraterrestrials who pretend to be a divine God over a form of mental enslavement called faith, belief, and religious opinions. So are you saying that the religions taught to us over the years as found in the Bible and the Quran is a trick? Yes, that is the actual fact. And that state of mind, while in blind faith, makes you same as a chattel to be offered at death or killed in so many ways. Yeah. They in religion calls it religious rituals or rites of offering sacrifices, oblations of many kinds, both animals and humans, as you read in their Torah. Yeah, we gotta go through this. Says, so you came to teach that? Yes, that is so much more. Yet first I must wake my own people from the evil spell of ignorance so that they will return the religion of others to them and accept what is rightfully theirs. Wu Sabat. Yeah, this is a must read, y'all. Y'all gotta definitely check that out. What's been taking place? Let me see. Yo, y'all seen Yeah, it's real talk. I seen Kevin Hart's joint. True story. I just seen episode 1. The thing was intense already. I was telling the brother that I look at it as an example of preparing for dealing with misplaced loyalties of families and friends. You're trying to keep your peoples around you, but they didn't change. And then they got hate in their heart for you. You know what I'm saying? You doing everything you could do. Look at Potter Babiano. He took care of everybody. And most of the niggas he took care of, niggas left them for dead, turned their backs on them, shut them down. They turned like niggas hate you for righteousness' sake. You doing everything right. You trying to do your best, taking care of your peoples, loving them, showing them, teaching them, making them more successful. And for it, they hate you because in their mind's eye, they see you. They want to keep you trapped in this perception of you. Like, nigga, you ain't nothing but no good nigga like me. That's where they want you at. Because they look at themselves. You know, they all have this, they have that mentality like Bishop and Juice. When nigga said, nigga, he said, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, you trying to say I ain't shit? He said, yeah, nigga. He said, I tell your mama you ain't shit. He said, I ain't shit. He said, and I'm a better man than you, nigga. So the day I feel you need the way I feel that you ain't shit, pow, that's it. That's literally what he said. That's how these niggas be feeling. They look at you and be like, the audacity of this nigga to want to shine. How you would make you think you ain't supposed to be trapped here with the other animals in the animal farm? What make you think you ain't supposed to be brain dead like the rest of us, nigga? Who you think you are? Like I remember the brother said to me, nigga, who you think you are calling yourself Pharaoh, nigga? Who called you? You could call yourself Pharaoh. They try to shit it down. You know, Pharaoh is from the Greek word. And then, you know, my answer was, well, in the visualization tones, Doc said, Baba said, see yourself as a Pharaoh walking on your own land with your followers looking up at you, with the pyramids and obelisks in the background, and you standing there in your royal regalia of Egypt. That's what God said. Oh, you know the nigga just about faced and walked away. See, that's that's the A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you call a nigga out with the truth. They slither, get away. Too much light. That's what it is, man. It's time for the sons to be sons, SUNs, to be SUNs. The people that we think are the sons are really moons. They're only reflecting light of other people that they're holding hostage under them, they're extorting emotionally, that they're blackmailing. They're reflecting their light or perpetually reflecting the master's light. I don't have no problem being in the master's light because I'm the sunlight in the night that reflect off the moon, guided by greater suns. I remain to stay in tune. Who that? Who's here? That's a shout out, nigga. Get back on your stuff. I've been listening to your stuff. You got to get back in tune, God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was my brother. He was here. Shout out Green Lantern. We call himself Ellie over there out in Atlanta right now. He on his low life shit. Them niggas better cut it out. Talk about some goddamn teddy bears and shit. Anyway, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I heard that joint with you and Asar's brother Junior, Afrophysics. Shout out to Afrophysics. I heard that joint with the singing and all that. No, my wife didn't hate the song. My wife has a problem with his voice. Yeah, well, listen to Jay-Z. If Jay-Z was a Jay-Z, who would be listening to that voice? Think about it. That's not a sexy voice. Cut it out. That voice ain't that cool, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Nah, man. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, that's where we at, God. Like, I want y'all to understand that where we at is we crossing that threshold where we got to now start being prepared to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, persecuted for being right, just being right. You dig? We gotta. I see. We on it. We got persecuted. We gotta be ready to be just like the master was persecuted for being right, for freeing the people. See, because y'all don't know he freed everybody. That's why he literally said, I freed y'all. And then we be looking at it like, what do you mean he freed that? We still in bondage. No, he did the work. He was surrounded by goddamn cherubs. Yeah, he was surrounded by people, whether they were agents, consciously or unconsciously. A lot of niggas around was agents. And they didn't understand what he was doing, and they try to reduce him to be who they are. And they didn't understand, like, yo, he said, yo, you can't be me. You can't do what I do. Can't speak the languages I speak. You ain't lived the lives that I live. You haven't seen the worlds that I've seen. He said, but look, he said, but I can't be you. You have to do what you do. What is the part that you play, the cog that you play in this machine, the piece that you play in the grand scheme of Paa Taraq, of the all? What is that? See, once you find that, that's it. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You got to just keep doing that. So, yeah, y'all gotta, we gotta get it in, y'all. We gotta get it in. So, as we gotta stay in this. This is away from. It's like working out. It's like steel sharpening steel. As I'm doing the Paa Taraq every day, I'm reading it to the family. I'm also sharing it out here because we all have family, naysayers, haters, people that are inquisitive, people that are like they have doubt, they're not sure, and they don't know anything about what's inside the doctrine. They still, when you hear them, they hear about the community, they think about the Ansar-ullah, Numi Islamic Hebrews. They even thinking about Holy Tabernacle Ministries. And this is not none of that. This is someplace else. And they need to know it's a new paradigm of thinking for the new cycle that they're supposed to be stepping into rulership in. And guess what? Even the Makasu could get in the whip. Yep. If they could bear witness to their own nature and work that's what was happening during Islam, when in the lessons it say that the devil had to study for 35 to 55 years to become a Muslim of one of peace. That's how long he had to study the doctrine in order to become one of peace, to curb those desires of being his natural demonic self. That's what that was about. And those beings that studied that 35, 55 years, those are who they call it ulama in Arabia. Those are those crackers that study, those devils that study 35, 55 years, call themselves Muslim. Yeah. All this stuff be intertwined. Like we look at that site inside Mecca when they throw the stones at the shaitan, the pillars, but those pillars play a role in the nation Israel story too, with Yaqub and his peoples when they were his followers were being tied to those rocks. They were the shaitan that they were throwing those rocks at in Mecca. They don't even know that. Yeah, they're tied into that situation, that whole storyline. Yeah, you can find that in the tablets. Go on, I don't want to go into that. That's gonna get me in my. We're gonna wait for my bow tie brothers step out and start having these conversations with us so that we can talk about the zigzag law and the postgraduate degree and Sheikh Dawood versus Fard Muhammad. And so we could go into the true story of Fard Muhammad and all that. We could walk the walk. Because we don't, it's not a negative. It's just about putting everybody in their proper perspective and doing it like that. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to, either tomorrow or Saturday, I'm gonna read the next 3 disciplines out of here. Yep. The next 3 doctrines. That's like the doctrine of gender. So far we read out of the Sacred Wisdom of Tahuti, we read the doctrine of mental, the doctrine of correspondence, the doctrine of vibration, the doctrine of polarity. We read the doctrine of rhythm, the doctrine of cause and effect. So we're going to read on Saturday the doctrine of gender, the doctrine of growth and creation, and the doctrine of breathing. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, family. Listen, we ain't hanging out tonight. I came to get my I came to get this in with y'all. Yeah, I gotta I'm about to jump off and chant. I'm gonna chant with y'all Saturday, probably, but I'm gonna go chant. Oh, nah, in the winter solstice, we gonna on tomorrow we doing a class about the winter solstice around 4:30, between 3 and 5. We doing a class about the fast, the purification cleanse for the winter solstice. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the healing, because during that time frame we need to be doing chanting, we need to be doing fasting, we need to be doing language, practicing the language, internalizing that, and the healing ritual. Get your medicine stars out, like meditation, like that's, we need to start getting into that hard, like stop playing, but so today we read from, let me get a synopsis, give you our overview. We read from part 2. Y'all need me, I don't need you. That's 7. Where part 2 at? That's 6. That's 5. Of course, it's all the way at the back because I just was reading it. We read from this, part 2, chapter 2, Paa Taraq. This is our first Paa Taraq for our 30 days of Paa Taraq in December. Tomorrow we're gonna read part 3 in the evening time. We're gonna come back after we do the health bill. Tomorrow we're gonna read part 3 in our second day of reading Paa Taraq, of our 30 days of Paa Taraq. And part 3 is Hell on Earth, which reminds me, as I read that, I'm gonna get the Holy Tablets chapter out as far as the Great Balls of Fire. I'll read that tomorrow also. So I got a few. I mean, I got some more in my folders, but I got enough right here for a good. Let me see. You said 30? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the Egyptian joint. See, that's not that. It's not that either. See, it's not that. It's not that either. It's not that either. It's not that. See. Start my recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 21 Paa Taraqs. And that's not counting this that we read today. So it's 22. So I got to find another 8. Found one. It's 23. I got 7 more I got to dig out. So we have our 30 Paa Taraqs, one a day. I didn't know I had so many. Damn, let me write them again. See, I say I'm putting this on camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2. I miscount. There's this one right here. Threw me off. Nah, because I seen it was number 10. I was like, oh, that's number 10. Let me get that. Because they stopped numbering them at one point. So it kind of messed my count up. So see which one's got numbers in it. 4. I don't care. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 10. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus this. Okay. So anyway, back to 22. I thought I had 23. I ain't gonna do it again. Nigga, crazy. What the fuck is up? What other book? Anyway. Woo-sa. So listen, gods and goddesses. I appreciate y'all. I just ran into one of my relink with one of my bros to let you know where this is about to go. I'm putting my business in the street. I just relinked with one of my bros, and his father was you know who you are when I say it. His father was the chief advisor to the president of Ghana. So he's seen the build with me and Kufu and the Grand Sheik, Taj Tariq Bey. And he was like, oh, that's my brother Pharaoh. I ain't seen him in years. And he hit me up. Kind of messed up now, girl. Between him and the shout out to the brother Amun, and Kufu, like, I don't know what's wrong with these other niggas. These other niggas is like crazy. So anyway, listen, love is love. I shook. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Remember, get your Paa Taraq out. We're doing a Paa Taraq every day. Recalibration, getting ready for this purification cleanse. NaturalNatureHerbs.com. Are we still on 30% off? Damn. We gonna go back for the fast? I'm gonna work it out to see if we could get a sale for Natural Nature for the purification cleanse. Y'all supposed to jump on it. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all be playing. Stop it. Listen, I'm about to go. I gotta do some things real fast because I gotta jump on another call, another live. But I gotta do. I gotta chant, and we gotta before I even get to the other live. I gotta do some other stuff real fast. Love is love. Let me give a shout out. We had a good decent amount of people in here. I appreciate y'all that came through. Look, make sure I getting y'all the Paa Taraqs. Yeah, get them together, man. I appreciate you. My hot tweet. Emre, what's going on, God? Listen, okay, that's my alarm for the chant. Listen, family, we appreciate y'all. You already know what you said, Tefnut. What you talking about? Yeah. I'm gonna hit you, Tefnut. I wasn't running from you guys. I was just busy. You know what I'm saying? We had no problem with, you know, we was trying to give money, the benefit of the doubt. That's it. And now he got the doubt that we won't benefit. You know, we got the doubt that we're gonna benefit from messing with him. So anyway, y'all listen, like I say all the time, man, you know, it's our time, family. You know, if not now, then when? If not this, then what? If not us, then who? You know? So Wu Sabat is the way, it's real. You know, Pandabab is the one sent. He has student teachers, masters that he tell all the time. He got the masters with him, and he here to raise masters. So when the masters start appearing, don't get your panties in a bunch. I mean, if you just Lulu Amalu, that's cool too. Find a god, you know, find a god and get up under the god. That's it. A god or goddess, and become a Lulu Amalu for that god and goddess. Know your position, do your Bentley Farnsworth thing, and that be what it is. Other than that, you know, I'm gonna say this. Gabat Wu Ashok Muisa. Peace and divine unconditional love, family. Worldwide, to all, to everybody in earshot and eyeshot of the God, whether we agree or disagree, whether I see you or don't see you, doesn't even matter. I'm telling you, we in a worldwide pandemic plague, and niggas is still holding on to grudges from the 5th grade. You gotta stop it. All right, the butter crunch cookie and chocolate milk is gone. All right, listen, man, I shook, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good one. Well, I do. Appreciate y'all for coming.